Okay, in the Castro, people may think that they're quite the innocent people going around calling me a butthead or an asshole. But let me tell you, Castro isn't what it used to be. It used to be a family, it used to be a community. Now it's a restaurant and a bar. The people that frequent here are brought here by the bars and the restaurants basically anymore. It's not so much a community that is for equal rights and all-together family, all-inclusive family, but it's basically people coming to eat and drink, and they treat it like a restaurant. And here's the thing. If I'm an asshole to them, maybe it has something to do with the fact that they are barbaric, cruel, violators of human rights. Now that seems like it's absurd to you, but many of you went to college, and you don't have to go to college to understand what I'm about to say, which is that human rights, humanity dictates that living beings should not be put through torturous or unusual punishment or allowed to suffer in certain ways, including allowed to go without food or water, allowed to go without medicine. These things, I believe, for even animals, it's against humanity. It's a human rights crime to go without food or water, and it also is cruel. It is cruel to not end suffering. You're not supposed to prolong suffering or allow suffering to be prolonged. And that if you see something suffering, you're supposed to put it out of its suffering, put it out of its misery. But not doing so, seeing something suffer, seeing something go without food, without water, and you don't remedy that or take other measures to put this living creature out of its misery, to allow suffering to be prolonged. Ignoring suffering is a cruel act. That you are actually causing a cruel act by not acting. That you are violating human rights and the rights of living creatures by not caring whether a homeless person eats or not for a whole entire day. Even one day without food and water is considered suffering. And you prolong the suffering by not helping when you see that there's a need. That you are then causing the suffering by ignoring it and prolonging it. And that you are human rights violators by not helping the hungry out here in the Castro. And you do this the same time you're eating food, okay? And you're trying to entertain yourself, eating and drinking in front of these people who are used to live on the street. Now it's your restaurant, and you don't want them there. It's rather sick. Of course, I'm an asshole to you people. What do you think? So I'm an asshole, and you're human rights violators and cruel, barbaric assholes yourselves.